Welcome back to Timberborn and our planes playthrough. So we're getting there now. Things are all going in the right direction. I did say the last time that we'd be sorting some of this out. So let's get this show on the road. I want to well, actually, if I do this here, I can actually get it from here, I think. And then that way we'll be able to tear this stuff down. Excuse me. Pick up, sir. So what we want is this area here. Some of this area for definite. That needs to come down. This is obviously the original part, but they can get in there, and they can get in there, and then we'll blast that down. So we've got a nice rectangular area to work with. I'd like to, like I said, start getting some of this down. We've got 600, so there's no reason why they can't do it. And our nice carousels are in. We're on 27. That's probably the highest I've ever been for me, to be honest. I still could do with some things like chestnuts and things like that. So that's something else that we need to start to think about. Now, I did obviously start taking down this area. Or, well, that was the plan anyway. Wheat. Flour. Now, that's obviously the pine resin. Where is my... yeah, there they are. I obviously don't want to be around our system there. We're starting to build, or looking into building, I should say, some new water Butch. Thanks. It's my win. I'd still quite like this area to hold some water as well, maybe. You know, pump some out to there. But obviously we have got this, you know, we have got the power in here from the power shaft. I see, I'd have thought that was going to come through, but apparently it does not, so that's good. They wonder what work. It would have to be increased, so we'll not worry too much about that. I've got 5,000 now. I'd still like to increase. I still like to do something with the situation where everything is, to be honest. And it would be nice to somehow sort some of this out, get this down, and maybe move the bakery in this section here. I think so anyway. And see what, because we're not using it in any way, shape or form. So I don't want that. That would be nice to just go up there, and then we'll just do this, so they can get and take out quite a lot of this area, and possibly to right down to here, to be honest. I could either do it, I think it's the one I'm going to use, because obviously this one is where our power shaft is. Now, I suppose there's a question mark that if this is this level, which is the level that it can be, there's no reason why that I couldn't go under here and power it. That way it would be completely hidden. And it would probably be nice to have it here. I know I've just absolutely moved it. I know. But you know what they say. It is what it is. I'd have to go down 1. I think I just need to go down 2. Say from this corner. Which just so happens to be right the way on there, but that's okay. Haven't done that yet. Let's worry about that. Obviously, I've started to pull these down, which should allow me to start thinking about this, getting all this in. I have got maple. Is the tapper shack? I think the tapper shack, which in theoretical terms could be here. Where is my other tapper shack? There. Maple syrup. That's it. Yes, so I do. Is it come under the wood? Tapper shack, yes. Let's do that. Now, that can get all from there. We'll do that. That was maple. What's that? That's chestnut. Well, because chestnut thing, I wonder how the hell that get done then. Is that get done in... No, chestnuts get done in there. So where does it come from the bakery then? Maple pastries. It needs maple syrup, logs, wheat flour, maple bread. Alright, okay. That needs crackers. Right, okay. That solves that one then. Yes, that would be very nice to be here because this is birch. This is oak. Very nice. This is a bit of maple, but not really a lot of maple. So what we could do, that's oak as well. Why is that not taking? Well, it is taking. So let's plant. Let's clear this. And once it's taken all this down, which it's going to, it could put another woodcutter in here, really. Let's have a lumberjack. I'll put that though. And let's get that built. I don't think I've got enough. No, I've not got really enough. I want to get rid of all this. This is for definite going to have to go. I have got these down here. which are working. So I could potentially turn this off. Which means all of this can be turned off. Because these don't need power. I've got an abundance of wheat flour. I've got an abundance of wheat. Spaddock's there. Potatoes there. We've got tons of potatoes. I haven't got any more room for the grilled. So I'll have to keep an eye on that. Now that's now getting maple syrup from somewhere. Probably here. Now, the other quite concern is maybe a good idea is go over there and well, I want to keep this channel, but I wonder if I can have some sort of, well, we know an underwater channel. Right, how are we doing? So we're doing that there. So let's. Why is it taking so long to? Is it because of the doing this? Yes, it's because they're doing them. They're being done. That is cattail root. What I could do then is, just to get this thing out there, is get that bill for that. And what have we got here? We've got wheat. So everything's just wheat. Everything, you know what I mean? There's tons of it. Absolute tons of it. And I've just not put... I really need to have this built as well. That's another one that needs to be done. Do you know, it would have paid almost to flatten thing like this. It would have been a lot faster. I'm still not sure why I've not planted crop. I have not planted that lot again. Well, it's all done for cutting. That needs Mac for cutting. That needs Mac for cutting, so that'll do as well. Right. We don't need the tapper. I've got 300, and I'm not actually using any form of that sort of thing at the moment. Anyway, right. Let's get water in. No, let's. I'm going to pause these just for 2 seconds, for a few minutes, while I get this sorted. Obviously, I've not got rid of them, and I've not got rid of that, but I want to move that one into there. Then I'm quite interested in getting this all done as well. I need to get more beavers, and that's another... Now, I have made the whole houses to do that. So what I could do is... That gets some more in, or when it gets built it will. Because then I'm going to need some more anyway, a lot more. Right, how are we doing? Well, that's almost got done. This has still not got done. That's why I need... Right, let's get this... You're going to build me another... That means... that's now at 10. That's now at 10. Oh, I suppose it would because I've got rid of all this, haven't I? Right, that's now... That needs to be a 2. And there, and... I'll just take it back as far as I can in that respect. That way, I don't have to worry. Right, that's now done. Another one of these is imminently done. I mean paper. I need another place to shove paper then. Where did I put that? Oh. Well, that means I'm getting cactus crackers. How the hell am I getting cactus thingies and then not doing nothing with them? I wonder. Oh, we got this lot then. Right, I'm happy with that. That needs to have a 2. That would have 1. That's probably going to be enough. I think, anyway. Like I said, I think I need to come down 2. The problem being is I'm going to have to get rid... I can't put that thing in there now. I don't think so. Well, I might be able to get it in. And then do the bathroom there. We'll see. It's not connected to the road because I did the canvassing and actually put the damn thing the wrong way around. Right. We've now got... Yeah, look at them go. I don't know where they're going, like, they're going somewhere. Where are you going, boys? 600. I don't think I need any more of that. I'm going to disable that. But now, anyway. That can be gone. Right, that means now they're not going to go through there. But what I'm going to do is get rid of that. Then I'm going to... sort of bury it in there. Right, that'll do. Build me this for me, will you? That's a good lad. We've got... no, that's... yeah, I've got enough planks, so that doesn't need to do anything. I'm going to do this here then. That means I'm going to have to blast down there. Now, I do have the... whatever you are. I know you're here somewhere. That's the one. Bearing in mind... oh, it doesn't... oh, no, that does matter. That's going to be a bit of an issue. I can't do that one then. Or I can't do it how I wanted to do it, because that'll let water in. Oh, well, let's just get that set up anyway, and then I'll work on that in a minute. Once all this is done, well, actually, that's not true. If I do plant trees and I do maple, he will start to put maple in there instead of. That's a good start. I've got chestnut there as well, but I haven't got any chestnut. I don't think. I have got chestnut here, but that's about as much chestnut as I've got. So why not get some chestnut here? And let's say here. Let him do that. No. And that way, it's all going to be used. Right. That's good. I'm happy with that. This is all going to move anyway, so this isn't the problem. Right. Where are you? You're in there. You can empty. You can empty. You want to be deleted. You want to be deleted. I'll then put the water tank here. Then we'll get. I'll just build this up while I'm on it because I might as well. That needs. I need to make sure that can be done. Then it's our normal one. This will be when it's done. Storage can be water tank there. Well, be an air tank. It will only be a water tank when I decide that this will. Turn this so they can get in there. And everything is honky-dory. Jolly good. Jolly good. Now, they haven't built this yet. I was supposed to... if I do that, that means they won't fill this up. Right. Buoy. I need another, I just need some more storage just to get this going. So let's get this built. And then I can empty these two. That's paper. I'll put paper over there that way as well. Right, so now they're just starting to get this. They're starting to do these things because they've got more time on their hands. I will stop them from having more time on their hands. I didn't understand why I didn't have a... Because there's nothing down here, I don't think. Yeah, there's nothing down here. So I'm going to have the same... I'm going to have the same there. Because then that look quite nice, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it has to be 7 spaces. That one? That's right, isn't it? Eight. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Somewhere I can't count. That will then line itself up with this. Which means what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a pylon on here in this corner. Well, just after the corner. On this corner. And then they can zip from there to there. Instead of sort of... What I'm going to do is have a zip. Well, I don't know what I'm having. But I'm having something anyway. And probably... It'll probably come round in this. So they'll go around that way and one around that way. And there may be one that goes through here. So they could get themselves... Obviously, we've got them going round here. Right, they're starting to... that's definitely planting maple now. Probably should have planted all this like donkey school. Right, I think that's it. I'm going to have to be careful though, because obviously I'm going through my plant pine there. I know, the annoying thing is I've just built this thing and then that's sort of going to scupper me. I think it might actually be better to go up one. And get it done that way. But we'll see. We haven't got any form of... I've got no employment, so that's going well. This is still not in, which means they haven't built the... Well, this is now in. This is now in. So if I... Oh, I haven't got one there. I haven't got one there either. I thought there was something funny. I thought, well, there should be two gaps there. There's two gaps there, but not there. Let's just do that. Let's do that. I can get away with doing that. I don't know what I'm going to do with this section yet. But we'll think of something before things grow dramatically wrong. I have got 23 beds, and I've got to be very careful. Because by enabling all this lot, we'll get a dramatic spike in beavers. How come I'm out of bad water here? Well, I can solve that one. I need a zip line here. That's what I need to be able to facilitate them a bit faster. I don't know where they're going, but they're going somewhere. Oh, it's all this. It's all this here. This will be. I can get this. I can get this in this corner eventually. So that's good. I still think that's the last, but it clearly is not. Let's get a tinder and get him to cut this out because it's all in the way. Cut trees. Thank you very much. Cut them. And you can cut a few of these, I think. I don't know how far you can actually reach. You can reach quite far. So that'll get all cut out the way. I just want this one, Bernie. That doesn't need to be there. 26 scarecrow. I could do some scarecrows. Like, I mean, that would give me some. That would give me a full bank on that. I've got no memento, no books. I've got no books, no mud pit. I think I've got that. I thought I had the mud pit in there somewhere. Yeah, that is the mud pit there. But it's not getting built yet. Which is something I should probably... I'm going to obtain... I don't know why that's out of water. But apparently it is. Maybe there's not enough haulers in the place. I keep an eye on this. That's now semi-full again. The centrifuge is practically full. I could do it a different way because they can get around here. If I was to do it, let's say from take that out. I don't want to go right to the edge. Then I can feed myself through there and get through there. And this, I believe I'm going to have to get rid of that one out of it. Then put it back in and then put it back again. Do it and then put that back again. Wheat flour. And I don't want to sort all this out yet until I know where I'm actually going to. They're potatoes, aren't they? No, that's paper. Maybe not. Looks very similar. That colour looked very similar to that colour to me when I was looking. Anyway, I've got 65 free beds and I am absolutely ranking up here, so I'm going to have to be very careful. Now that's okay. Where are they all free then? Well, it isn't connected anyway, so it's not classed as in the. Is that classed as being in the? That's turned off. That's turned off. What about this one? Oh, they're already in there, aren't they? 40. That got back down to 29. Yeah, that's fine. I don't want to go too fast, you know, too fast to I suppose it doesn't really matter because that's a 1 anyway. And I'm not really using it anyway, but let's just take out this to give us a bit more room for this, for the line. Right, so, how high is this going to be? Right, let's... The option, there's a couple of options. I can put a... one of these in, and I'm just going to pause it because I don't want it to be built. Then we go back to this. Is that at the same height? In fact, actually, that's massive. I didn't even realise it was that high, to be honest with you. That would be in there. We could put some... that would be the same. Now that's actually now joined itself up. So let's get that one in there. Onto a corner. That looks pretty nice. Let's zip this. Oh. Once they go and build the... I'll redesign that to go straight. Like I said, so that needs to be... either that I bring it out here. We don't know yet. I'll make sure that's done. I don't want to blow this yet. I know I ended up doing that there, didn't I? And I didn't think about it at the time. Ah, that was it. Empty that. That can now go into here. And that'll make it a lot easier then to get rid of that. That's why I want to get rid of all this. Apparently I can't. Building is being emptied does not accept any goods. That's paper, but it hasn't got anywhere to actually do the paper. Well, it will do in a minute when I get the... So these two, then I can take all this down, then I can get rid of this. Ooh, tell you, that's some work this is going to be. This is what it's like in this game. You've got to be on the ball. Empty that. That's almost done as well. Now that one's water. That one's, well, it will be water. That one needs emptying. That one needs emptying. So now I've got these. I'm gonna have to start pumping some more water here, I think. Although I don't really need it from here. I'll take these out. This is going to be water. That's okay. That's water as well. That now can be gone. I was building a path here, wasn't I? Which I think it's semi-done, but I don't think it's done that corner that I need. I'll have to work out where that needs to be. Anyway, let's build this tank again. That. Then do storage again, wherever it is. Come on. There we go. That's great. So that can, that can be done, that can be done. All of this can be done. Now I've got all 6 barrels going. And I've got an absolute fest of 8,000 water. So what I can do now is I can turn these back on. Get them to start pumping this. They'll fill all that up. That's pretty good. That now doesn't need to be here. That doesn't need to be here. They can grab all that. That's going to give me a lot more room. A room? I have got 26 vacancies now, but I have got 44 children. So it's going to get there. They're still off. This is still off. I still have 9 free beds though, so that's fine. So I'm not overly worried yet. Have we done this bit that I wanted to get done down here? Have they done it? I can't see it. Yeah, yes, they have. Right. That now will allow me to do the landscape. Back up that. Because that's not going to go through this then, you see. That's why I did it this way. This will come up here, which now you can see that. Yeah, I'm going to need to get rid of that. So they'll go through here. The problem is... No, there isn't a problem. Well, they say they could get to it, but I don't know how. Oh, yes, they can. From here. I think. Yep. Yep. Yeah, they can. Yeah, they have to go. They have to walk all the way around, like. But it is doable. So that's. Ah, there we go. Right, let's remove this one. Let's add to there. Then that's like add to there. Is that? Oh yeah, it's sort of not in the right place, isn't it? I don't like that. I don't like that. I'm gonna have to. It needs to be in line with that one. That one needs to be in line with that one. That one can go. How many gears have I got? Oh, I've got enough gears. I'm not going to get rid of that until this one's built. Then I'll get rid of it and fix it up again. Because that means it's in line. It's 2 away from that line because of this. That's better. I'd like this to be done, I must admit. So I can get this re-jigged. I do think getting rid of that would be a decent idea, though. Let's... put that line there. I'm going to get rid of all of this. Well... yeah, just get rid of up to about there, I think. That way. I'll also put them on there. That'll get rid of this, and this. Just let that meander along. That's good. And the idea is to have 4. I am going to build another... obviously, this is going to be a bit more difficult to get to. So if I do that, then we can build a platform out here. That needs to be a 2. That could be then like that. And we can start to build a fourth one. Probably won't need any more than 4. Scrap metal is a bit low. Now, I thought I had some scrap metal. Well, I've got some scrap metal there. I think the scrap metal system is way up here. Yeah, it is, isn't it? It's way up there. Don't even know where I've got this. Well, but I've got it for something, so I'm going to get rid of it. I'll have done that like, well, I'm sure you, if you've been watching this one, you can probably remember when it was done. I do not. That's all can be... Oh. That's why it can't get down. Because it can't get over. Well, I can solve that one. I've still got loads of planks left. Obviously, we're in a drought. But that doesn't make any difference for these, though. Let's have water there. Let's have water there. I'll just let them do the beaver things. They're gonna. Oh yes, they are. Really good. They're doing me a tunnel. Apparently that's why they could get that one. Like I said, I don't want to get rid of this yet until... Actually, because this isn't running, this might be a good time to do it now. And I'll have to put that one back again. Yeah, it's alright. Water's definitely okay. Water is something that I do not have to worry about. Now. I'm not going to prioritize that because that's mental, because they're already there. Just doesn't make sense, because that means they'll have to come all the way over here just to do that, and I don't want them to have to do that. Right, that's fine. Have I got my zip things in? Yes, I have. Right, I can get rid of this now and actually do my zip how I wanted to do them in the first there. That can now go to there. That has not yet been built, but it's almost there. That can now go. I like continuity. I don't know. It's definitely something that I like. If it otherwise it just throws my it throws my feng shui out. Let's put it that way. Can't be having that. I know I don't even think that's force wing way, but anyway. I mean, I can just dump this in here if I really want it like this. and send that back to 190. And it'll keep this going because they're not actually taking out of this anymore, you see. These could definitely go. Now, why don't I increase that and then put these on a... Although it can only do the first one. Because obviously that's the only one that it can come down there and get to that, but it can't get to any of the others. But if I happen to build this on and this on, then they can. So that's done. Is that all done? It is. So we can get rid of this. And this. Like I said, now can get out of the way. Get out of the way. Oops. 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 Oh well. I said get out of the way. Should have listened to me. It's a daisy. Sorry, babes. Which way does that have to be? No, it's grist mill. That way. We'll put it for wheat. And there we go. I can also fill these in now. I don't need these. I might as well just fill it in. That looks a bit neater. Oh, in fact, no. This is the one that... In fact, actually... If I was to do this down as a 3... that means I could get it in there. I could bury it in completely in the wall. Although, saying that though, I'm going to have to just realise that that's not going to work, is it? Because... Oh, no. It's probably going to fail that if I do that. I can put these one. And that. Right, that'll do. Let's get on. And let's put this to a full. Right then. That can have there. That now is built as well, so that one can have a there. Oh, that looks amazing. So no, I didn't look in line there. That was it. I was going to be starting freaking. See, they don't have to water this either. So it might pay. Would have been nice for that one to be going back. Never mind. Never mind. To have a few decorations. No, I think I like that. I think that will look spectacular. That can go. I might change a few of them out actually for hedges. So don't be No, what? I'll just leave them. I'll leave them for now. That can be, I'm trying to, make it look nice, you know? So they'll go on there, they'll come around here, come around there, and go around there. This is getting built. Oh, this is already built, actually. Stand corrected. It's been definitely built. Right, you do that one then. Because then you can do that. You've got all this in? I believe. Yeah. That's looking it. That can then come to there. Then I want to get all this in before. The trouble is I'm going to have to do what I normally have to do by doing one down there. But that will work. I want that in because that's important. Because they use this, they use the zip line. Oh, actually, they could go. Whip. I didn't realise that. They're just like, oh well, we can go this way. Oh, I've been having far too much fun. As you can see, we're getting everything. Things are happening. I'm now building the last remnants of night, something that hopefully is really nice, and we like it, but we'll see. Anyway, I hope you enjoy this. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and keep an eye on the channel. There's always more coming every day, every week, and every month, and whatever. Don't forget to check out pixtv.com for some of the latest videos, and it's all free. Login, PC, tablet, phone, and well, there's no login, I should say. Just go to there. I didn't want to log in when I created it, so it just makes it easy for yourselves. But anyway, we'll see you again soon. Bye for now.